Hey guys, so I'm going alone. Welcome, Foundits. I hope you guys can see and hear me. Let me know if you guys can. Uh, so I don't have anything planned today. Just in case you were wondering why we called the show Anything Goes. That's why we call it Anything Goes, because my producer is out and it's my first time attempting to do this. So I'm hoping. Yep, I am live. I can see myself, and I see that there's only one person here. At any rate, welcome to the Los's Lounge of Sound. And like I said, anything goes. So if you want to join the chat, hello, Brenda. We are going to, because you're here, and I did promise you that I was going to play something that I said I will never do again, but I'm going to do it for you. Hope you can hear me. Lonely Woman. Hope you're okay with that. I'm just gonna have to bring it up, and it is on one of my downloads. I hope you had a really nice week. It's Friday, yay! It's my Friday, and I just had a little bit of coffee. I don't know what you are bringing to the show. Like I asked everybody to go grab a snack, go grab your favorite beverage. I don't know. It could be Kool-Aid, orange juice, or something dark in a brown bag. It's like some of my friends like to call it. So I'm not passing any judgment. For some reason, I've just been craving coffee. I've been off coffee for the last 9 months, 8 months, something like that. Anyway, I think I found it. So my producer is saying hello. Tell the Foundits hello from the beach. I can't say which beach he's at, but he is at the beach with his 2 kids, and one of them is 2 months old, and he's got a big, hefty name. Man, I hope they have a good time. They're camping. I hope they're safe. I hope you're being safe out there. I hope everybody's being safe. Hello from the Inland Empire. I used to live in the Inland Empire in Temecula. Hello, Sybil Banks. Welcome to the show. And so anyway, I did promise everybody last time 2 things: that I would bring La Fiamma out because I've been giving her a break because, frankly, our guitars are just like people. You know, if we do not flex our muscles, we start atrophying, right? And Linda, you remember we had a conversation about this, about my guitars, that if you don't play them, they get pitchy. You know, they pitch a little fit, and they don't act right. And so every now and then I've got to give them a chance. And so last time I think I was playing, which one was I playing? Joy? Yeah, Joy. And before that I was playing Furia, and this is Fiamma. This is my new girl, and they are jockeying for position, for the number 1 position. With that said, this particular guitar likes a song that I played over on the DJ Project, which is one of my favorite venues, if you will. And so I hope you guys like it. It's a nice long one. Go grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack. Enjoy. Glad you guys make it. Gets better. Yeah, that's a good track. That's Ndombi's Lonely Woman, the Steppers mix. Hope you guys liked it. I'm going to take some time to read a little bit off the chat because you guys are rocking out over there, and I'm really enjoying having so many people comment. Let's check in Inland Empire. Okay. I see some of my friends from Atlanta and Chicago. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Brenda. Algenia, you made it. Ms. Texas. All right. Who else made it in? Shirley Ann. Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. And Sybil says that was groovy. Well, thank you. I love the 70s. Love me the 70s. And it seems like the crowd is liking the 70s too, even though it's a small but mighty crowd. So I'm digging it. So Algenia, to answer your question earlier, somebody messaged us and said, "What's with the anything goes?" It was just a little joke because my, as you all know, my producer D Set, his real name is Dustin Souther, but I didn't tell you. But D Set has two beautiful babies, and he promised his wife he was going to take them out. They're going at the beach and they're out camping, doing the family thing. And so I was kind of joking, going, well, since the producer's gone, I get to do whatever I want. In all actuality, he makes all the magic happen. Excuse the term magic. I don't know how else to say it. I usually have a green screen and he layers everything to give you an immersive environment so that you all feel like you're part of the lounge. So I figured today, why not let you peek behind the curtains when I am on other shows such as the, Cross City Classics, anything produced by them, or KMR Place Live. This is usually what most people see. They see my studio, my rehearsal studio / online virtual presence. And so I figured, for old time's sake, I'm going to let everybody peek behind the curtain and see part of the process. So, yes, Texas in the house, Chicago in the house, some people from Atlanta. And yeah. So anyway, when I'm on those shows, as you all well know, I love me some blues and I love the wah and the funk and the jazz. And so we're going to incorporate a little bit of all of that. So since we're already kind of in one of those moods, how about we go way back? You guys digging it? I'm going to go hit some Aaron Neville. How's that sound? Forget the history lesson today. Yeah.
His fear itself. Check out your own backyard before you check out someone else. Railroad track in my neighborhood. Ain't no trains around that far, just ain't no good. Wanna know what's going down? The pimp on the corner looks like the sharpest cat in town. Jungle can't be no fool. Might get caught by the hook of a crook. Hard time for cool. Look out, Jake, what you say, what you're carrying, brother. I hope you think, cause the man is me, but don't go another further. We all know the answer will come out in time. I might even carry some of your love right along the line. Mr. Please, must be Hercules. I must be Hercules. Like a bird on the wing, I just wanna be free enough to do my thing. I can feel the pressure from every side. If you're not gonna help, don't hurt, just pass me by. Jungle rule can't be no fool. Devil is on the loose, no cool. Got your feet in the sand. Got to be down with the cats around, and still got to face the man. Talk about me if you please, but I must be Hercules. Hercules. I must be Hercules. Kitchen stone. Newton, how can I survive? What's going on? Big steel of borrow. Somehow I've got to make it till tomorrow. Can't depend on no one else. Coming up the hard way, I've got to save myself. Must be Hercules. Must be
Yeah. Hercules, how's that from Aaron Neville? That's going a little bit of ways back. Yeah, let me read some of the words here. South Florist, Mr. Vocalist. I'm glad you said vocals because you just reminded me. Not like you got to remind me too much, man, because I'm a vocalist too. I'm just on hiatus with vocals. But a little shout out to my friend Sal because he likes the blues, and that's what that was. So we mixed a little bit of the soul, a little bit of Nolans, going way back, 70s. That's how far back, Algenia. Is that old enough for you? And so we wanted to go with some of this old school stuff, just because it's always tasty to go way back home, and that's where I got started. A lot of my heroes, some of my mentors, back when I was in Central California, and I was just a tyke. I was just a kid, and I got to tell you, if I would have known who I was playing with, I don't think I would have done it. I should have been scared, but I was just too young, too inexperienced, too I want to say humble, but I think I want to say I was just unwoke yet, you know? And so I didn't know, but I was playing with some world class musicians, people that had stopped the circuit, either in the studio or they had stopped touring and they were raising their kids and setting priorities with, God, family, faith, family, and friends, and all that kind of thing. And so one day, one of my mentors who promised me that I wouldn't say his name knocked on my door, and my little brother and I, we were jamming out. We were playing Walk This Way. I'm sorry, and not the one with the Run DMC. This is right before Run DMC had made that mix, and it was the original version Aerosmith, da 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 da, and my little brother was like, ah, like a little monkey, and he would just only knew one beat, but man, he was playing it solid and very authentic because that's the only beat I had to learn to play drums just enough to teach him. I wanted him off the streets. And yes, Lisa, everybody loves Aerosmith, and I'm not allowed to play that song right now for copyright reasons and for other reasons. Let's just say it's a family-oriented show. But at any rate, that mentor knocked on the door and said, "Hey, can I jam?" And little did I know that it was a cat who played 6 days a week, 15 hours in the studio, and he was burned out. And he had just gotten married to a pretty Latina, and so she had kids, and so he promised he'd lay off the touring circuit, and he just happened to knock on our door. He liked our energy. As you can tell, I'm kind of exuberant, and that's before the coffee. I'm about to have a little bit of coffee. Hopefully, it won't scare y'all. But yeah, so we were playing Walk This Way, and he came in and started jamming with us, and he became my first mentor, second mentor. First mentor was a gentleman who used to play bluegrass. And then there was another girl, a singer, uh, beautiful Filipino voice, and that just an enormous voice. She could sing like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and again, I was the least experienced in the crowd, and we had 4 or 5 singers. We could sing different parts. We sang everything from, um, man, we would do Linda Ronstadt. It's so easy. We do uh, Eagles, all that kind of stuff. And at one time, and I'm only gonna tell you guys because it's a small crowd. Okay, so I'll let you guys know. I used to be a wedding singer, and so that all got fixed. One day, we were at a wedding, and they had asked for a beautiful song in any other situation, but it was an on and off. One of those marriages, one of those courtships that was on and off, and they called out for how am I supposed to live without you, right? And so my friend Mona and I were supposed to do the duet, and it's already emotionally charged, and I'm a young guy, okay, so I'm jaded or whatever you want to call it. When you're that young, you're like, I'm not gonna do that. And I was like, I can't do this. And she's like, yeah, you can, Los, you can do it. No, 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 you don't get it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Especially, heard you were leaving, you know. I'm not even gonna try to sing it, but when I heard the news today, that kind of thing. It's just emotionally charged, and how am I supposed to live without you? That's a breakup song, and it's a wedding. That fixed me. So from there on, yeah, Sal, exactly. From there on, I decided, nah, I'm gonna play guitar. I'm gonna stick to the guitar, and so I didn't discover that I had a voice until like 5, 6 months ago. And I got a vocal coach, and she made me promise that I'm going to lay off the voice and concentrate on the guitar. So that's what you guys are going to be hearing. I know some Michael Bolton. I know. Don't judge, man. I mean, he's got a great voice. 80s, 90s, kind of a cheesy time, right? 60s, I don't know. Somewhere between, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think music was at its best between 62 and 69. I think music was just peaked out. There was not much of a difference between, I mean, you can go to country, blues, jazz, rock, and it was just all meshing together. You had people like Ray Charles singing country or jazz, and you had rock that was just soulful. And so I think that's where my heart is. It's still stuck in a time warp, and I'm a different era. I don't know. You guys comment and let me know what you guys think, but that's why I think I had a hard time with the 80s. 70s, I really like that too. So anyway, since somebody already made a comment about energy, oh man, I'm still feeling the mood for some old school. You guys there? You with me? Let's Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. How's that sound? Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've never played the song.
My heart is yours. I'm at your command. Girl, I need you here beside me, just to love and understand. Cause at night, when I lay down in my bed, girl, I reach for you, but you're never there. Sometimes I find it hard to control. It's fire burning deep down in my soul. It's such a hard thing to do, especially when there's so many girls out there looking at you. I'm trying to get my mind. My love is yours. Girl, I give it to you. But I don't like giving. I can't stand giving something that you can't use. Girl, I'm confused. I don't know which way to go. Stay or leave. Which one will hurt me more? Yeah, need someone to have me home. When my love comes down, girl, you ain't nowhere around. To be true, it's such a hard thing to do, especially when there's so many girls. They're out there looking at you, looking for something to do. To be true, such a hard thing to do. Gets harder every time I turn around. Girl, this ain't hear you. Don't you want something to do? To be true, such a hard, so hard. Especially when there's so many girls making eyes at you. You know, I wish there was some way that I could make you understand that I swear I love you. But I swear, baby, you just don't leave me much choice. You know, it's been said, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But leave me out here all alone, like this here. I'd like to let you know this here, that believe me, too much absence will make the man wonder. Oh, it's real hard. It's so hard, it's so hard. It's so hard for me to do, especially when there's so many pretty girls out there looking at you. I'm trying to keep my mind on you. Cause I need you here beside me. Girl, I love you. Everything, girl. Everything you need.
Yeah. Didn't that feel good? Oh, man, I'm not joking. If you guys could see up close, I got chills. And that's crazy. You know, I didn't mean to give myself chills. Let's give it up to Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. More people got to hear more of this stuff. You know, I said I wasn't going to get too preachy on you guys, but you know what? We're at the halfway mark. So I'm going to have to tell you guys, you want to know what's wrong with today's music? What's the difference? All right. I'm going to break it down really simple. I'm going to oversimplify it for you guys. Today's music has no bridge, right? So the melody line, if you notice, my guitar wants to sing. So there is a narrative in the story, right? There's a heartbreak, there's a little tension, and then there's a release. How's that going to happen? Boy meets girl, boy loses girl. How's it going to get her back? And it set it with the rhythm, with the tempo, with the melody, and then it had a nice little bridge that kind of lets you resolve that conflict. Today's music, what's a problem, and other teachers like Rick Beato have talked about it, is that it'll bottom out. All the music is overly compressed, and it just bop 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 right from the get go, and then there's no bridge, and then it just like boom, no music, just the beat, boom boom boom, bop bop bop. It'll come right back in, so there is no transition, no melodic or harmonic movement that changes that. You know, there's hardly any modulating. The notes used to go from here to here to here and then go back down. It was just a beautiful thing. And music was transcending, and it moved you from one place to the other. And even in the lyrics, yeah, I was talking to my friend Sal. Remember, we had this conversation how in a song, turn down the lights, tell me no lies. Right? She starts off, she throws the keys as she turns on the light, and then turns it off, and then goes into the kitchen, and then gets something to maybe opens the mail, and then gets maybe some milk or whatever, closes the refrigerator, goes into the bedroom, and then bitter memories come back, bittersweet. So there's a movement, a narrative, that there's a thread in the song, and we're kind of missing it now. Music has become more and more selfish. Me, I'm gonna die without you. What am I gonna do with um once upon a time, music was about connecting, you, me, she, they, us, and that's where I want to bring it, right? So you guys, I'm grateful that you're here, because when I have to talk about this, it reaffirms my conviction of what was right back in the days. And you know what? There are some wonderful musicians out there that are still doing that. If you hear one of my local favorites is Esperanza Spalding. Incredible. Listen to the song Radio. These are songs that have a message, and they're deep, and it conveys a conviction and a wanting to engage and connect with one another, because music unifies. If you believe it, let's see some ones in the chat. So, you know what? I think it's time to play something modern, a modern take on something old. How's that sound? A modern take on something old. We're going to try to bridge the gap between old school and new school. This is one of my favorite bands. It's called Melonics, like melanin and onyx. They put these two sisters, and they put the name together, and it's an old track. So if you recognize it, I'm going to try to play along to it. But man, I'm going to give it some room to breathe, because these girls can sing. Let's do it.
Only you could hold a precious stone and let it go. Let it go. Only you could lose the ocean, and I know. You could have been on life riches. Yeah, you could have set up in a real thing. But you were blind in the presence of the queen. Didn't recognize I was worthy. What a shame. Now it's too late, but not for me. Cause when you let me go, you really set me free. Who could've knew, who could've knew without you? Appreciate my words. Wasting all the precious energy, thinking how you have my feelings hurt. Never missing at the end of genuine article. So busy that I feel with the artificial. When you must say why you could have searched for a fight, then you never found another love. Why you like mine? But that's your loss, and I moved on, feeling so strong. The burden's lifting, now I see. But I needed your love, but I was so wrong that I'm sure of. Now I'm spending my time focusing on loving me. Who could have knew without you? I feel so brand new. Who could have knew without you?
Mm, 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 mm. Woo. Made me feel brand new. Make you feel brand new. Let's read the chat. Enjoyed it. Fire. Thank you, Brenda. There you go. Thank you, Sal. So soothing. I am relaxing, loving the rhythm. Yes. I'm glad you did. Hello, Jennifer Norris. Thank you for that fiery guitar. I'm feeling pretty good too, Lisa. And Halgenia, hola suave. Yes, thank you for saying that. That's very kind. All your comments. You know what? Um, I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm glad it's Friday. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the groove. I don't know if you can tell. Look at this. I'm gonna let you guys see this. That's my favorite poster back there. It says groove. Yeah, Margie got me that. She loved the groove. She was like a walking encyclopedia of funk, believe it or not. I'd be talking on the phone and she was like, no, no, babe, it was stylistics. And I'd be like, oh, you're right. Okay. Even I get corrected sometimes. Anyway, she loved music and I still love music. And I'm glad you guys are digging it too. And because anything goes, if you guys tell me to play longer, I'll play longer because the crowd came a little late. That's okay, man. Should we move it a little forward? A little bit more forward? What do you think? Hi, Carla. I'm gonna move it a little forward just in case, because Sal's here. He's a youngin. You see that? That's a narrative. And it made you feel something. It moved you. You were feeling, man, look, that's my barometer. Now you guys know. I know when it feels good, it's usually gonna be good. And that's music, man. You just got to get into the groove, right, Shirley? You said feeling it, getting into the groove. I should have my glasses here. uh, my doctor said, don't tell anybody, but she said, welcome to 50. And I was like, that was 3 years ago, doc. And she said, well, then count yourself lucky. Yeah, I can't find my glasses. Because I was like, bifocals, are you serious? And she said, you're one of the lucky ones. So seeing would be good. Yes, Al. I can actually see. It's just now I'm doing this kind of thing. I'm like, gotta hold out my arms a little bit further. Far I can see. I can still hit my kids with a chancla. Wacko. I'm just messing with you. Anyway, man, time has been flying. I don't know how many songs we did, but we've been moving along, and we already talked about musical narrative and melody and harmonic invention, and we've been doing it all by going way back. So, was I right? Anything goes, right? Yes, anything goes. So I'm gonna treat you guys since I've got Fiamma with me. Let's go. Let's go do some smooth jazz. Hmm. Let's see. What am I gonna play? Hmm. I know. You guys want to go to some Latin? A little bit of Latin or a lot of Latin? Hmm. Since Maria Barbosa Silva came in, I'm saying we're going to have to play some kind of Latin. All right. I don't know what exactly this is, but let's go. What is this? I have no idea. was nice. We took a little trip. Oh, okay. I'm not going to look at the chat and I'm just going to think, I'm going to tell you what I was feeling. All right. I was on the Pacific Coast Highway. I took the 101 all the way from Oregon, all the way to Malibu, headed all the way out to Ensenada, Rosarito, just went all the way to La Paz and Cabo San Lucas. I was on the Latin Highway and I ended up looking out at the ocean. Top down. It's the end of summer. Just hit the pedal to the metal, just feeling it, feeling the breeze, feeling the vibe, and look over to the side, and you're like, you see a smiling face. You're like, isn't this beautiful? Yeah, you're looking beautiful. You're looking beautiful. That's what I was thinking. All right, let's see what you think. Love this song. On the Ocean, Civil, you called it. Jennifer Wells, thank you. Linda, thank you for saying it's amazing. And K John, you guys are still commenting about K John? Yes, the ocean. Oh, okay. The ocean. Got it. Okay. Well, I'm reading a little further past, but yeah, we were there, trying to take everybody out of the humdrum week. So I hope you guys like the show. Our hour's up, believe it or not. So because the producers is out and I'm looking around, there's nobody to regulate. Let me know. Should I play one last track or should we just call it a night because it's been a good ride? I mean, we took a drive, right? We took a nice long drive. We enjoyed each other's company. You guys are looking great. I'm looking okay. I was trying to get rid of my COVID waves, but she got a little too much. Oh, well, that's the least of my problems not bad for a middle-aged guy, huh? I'm seeing half a century, a little bit plus of that. So, it is what it is. Anyway, don't call it. Okay. All right. Okay. I almost gave you a little Denzel. Okay. All right. What should we play? You guys want a nice long one, something kind of hot, or do we keep it nice and groovy, nice and chill? Because we were really feeling the 70s vibe, weren't we? Man, I'm wondering, should we play something really, really funky? All right, chill. Oh, something chill. All right, I'm gonna play you guys. We were already playing a little Latin, and somebody said some Cuban smooth jazz. Let the blues go. Okay, we're gonna play bluesy bolero. Let's mix the two, the blues and the Latin. All right, let's go. Somebody says let's rock. Let's give you a little of everything. Let me make sure that my guitar is in tune first, because I was doing some bending. For your ears and my ears. Sorry to do this, guys. This is a live show, and this kind of thing happens. The dichotomy of good and evil, discuss. While we're at it, guys, if you feel tipsy, if you feel like making a donation, you can always go to loscastromusic.com. I actually put an actual little tip jar there, and you're welcome to not only tip there, but check out what new events we've got going. Tomorrow, I will be playing a private event out in Florida. Some terrific members of my usual cast, KMR, myself, and 6 other terrific musicians that you see on KMR Live. So I can't invite you guys, but tomorrow, my family, my pals over at KMR Place Live will be live. You can check them out at kmrplace.live, or you can check them out on KMR Place Live here on YouTube. I will not be on the show this time, but I will be on the show soon. So check out my events calendar. Keep abreast. And you guys know, you guys can always find me here. This is my new home, the Lounge of Sound. How cheesy is that? Los Lounge of Sound. I couldn't do any better. My creativity does know some bounds. Anyway, we're going to play a little bluesy bolero for you guys. Hope you guys like it. Let's combine my love for the blues and the Latin. Yeah, you guys thought I was gonna get serious on you. I can't do that. I can't stay sad and lonely. You guys need to, I mean, we all need to unwind. It's been a crazy week and we need to look out for each other's best interests. We can be sad at home. That's okay on your time, not on this time. When you come to the Lounge of Sound, we can get deep, we can get personal, but you know what? We're going to always end up on an uplifting. Remember, we were saying about the earth and the skies? We don't ever end on a downbeat. We end on the upbeat. Remember that with our music, we're going to have a musical narrative. We're going to unify and we're going to always try to end on a happy note. If we ever get a little too serious, just tap me on the shoulder virtually. That'll be okay. Or if you get angry, tell you what you're going to do. Wrap your quarters with $20 bills and throw them at me. I'm just joking. Let's make a deal. If you really love me, tell all the people you love. If you really don't like me, only people that you don't like. Deal? All right. Anyway, it's been an excellent evening. Thanks so much for staying upbeat, playing on the upbeat, staying positive. Don't forget, meet me back here next Friday for more Lounge of Sound. And check out the events calendar. Don't forget lowscastromusic.com. If you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor. Don't make me do puppy dog eyes. Just smash that little subscribe and get notified every time. And I promise I'll try not to spam you. I hate spam. Have a wonderful week, you guys. Been a great show. Thanks a lot. Keep in touch, all right? And stay in tune. Stay tuned. See you guys. Have a good week and a good weekend.